Welcome back to From Nine to Mom.
where we discuss balancing the 9 to 5 hustle with the beautiful chaos we call motherhood.
And I don't think we really have an episode today. Like we're going to just talk and see what's going on in our life, talk about the holidays. Am I
Yeah, I
right?
think that's really what it is.
We both
I
have
think
a
we're in that stage, of
holiday
holiday
Starbucks.
mayhem and chaos. And there's so many things we can talk about when it comes to the holidays. But you and I, we should have just recorded earlier when we were talking about
I know.
the magic maker
We're
of the holiday
the
and how
magic
much
maker.
respect I have for my mom right now.
Yeah, like thinking about our parents doing this all for 3 kids is like overwhelming. Not that I'm doing anything individually for the kids right now, but it's just hard to like do all the shopping and the fun stuff and you want to do it. And I don't know about you, but like we do a lot and I still feel like it's not enough. Like I
Yes.
want to keep doing more. I'm like, oh, like I should have had a elf kit where he's doing something crazy every day. And like some days he just needs to sit on the lamp.
Yeah,
Like,
some days it just needs to be simple. And guys, if you're in the car with your kids, this is not an episode for your
sorry.
children. It's fine.
It's too
Just a heads
late.
up.
I already blew it.
It's fine. But we're going to talk about all the real stuff. And I think that's one of the things though that I started to just give up on a little bit with the elf. Jordan has been moving him for me. Like we're taking turns
Okay.
moving him and he's done some cute stuff. Like today he's eating a Nutter Butter cookie. Like it's nothing crazy. Colton loved it. He went over, he had a cookie with
Thought it
him
was
staring. Like
hilarious.
it doesn't have to be. His hands were in slime yesterday because Colton gave him some but it's just those things like the anxiety of like waking up in the morning. Like, did I do all the things I was supposed to do? What's
Yes.
the theme day today? I have to bring
Goodness.
in candy canes for this classroom and the angel tree for this classroom. It's absolute chaos. And we're supposed, like you said, you always feel like you should do more, but are we
Right.
even present? Like, that's my biggest thing. I want to be present for what we are doing right now.
Right. And I think so my biggest thing that's been helping me recently is one, I'm just waking up way earlier than I should ever be waking up. I like have this principle where I'm like, I can't wake up. Like I cannot physically set my alarm before 6 a.m. That's just not who I am as a person. I'm going to stand my ground
This is me.
and like I can't do it. Like for me it's early. I get that there's people that wake up at 5:30 and like that. We don't luckily have our office people start at 9 o'clock. So like I get it. Kids have to be somewhere at between 8 and 9. So like that hour's cut. So I have those 2 hours. And like this week I've been getting up at that time, like either making food, making whatever it is, trying to get things done. But every night I made the widget on my phone for the reminder section, like a full screen.
Okay.
And I type in every night, like the things I'm going to get done in that hour because I'm zombie mode and I just am like the doer. So it's like Elf, then it's, Jack's lunchbox. It's,
Yep.
getting his backpack situated. And like, now it's going to be like, oh, I thought they need to bring this in and that in. And then like yesterday, Jack came home and the teacher was like, or Jack's telling me, oh, like I needed my snow pants yesterday and I didn't bring them.
You're like,
And I'm
but
like, okay,
it's something
I
every
can't do it
day.
all.
Easy has a theme day from next Monday through the 18th. Every single day is a new theme. Colton also has theme days that his start the week after. I have so many of those little things. I'm putting them on calendars. I'm putting them in the Cozy app on my physical calendar. I have a
Everywhere.
list that says Daisy Colton, like between all that stuff. And my issue right now, I cannot figure this out. My like sleep style is where I should go to bed like at 11:30, 12 o'clock, and I should wake up at 7:30. Well, my kid needs to be to school by 7. So that makes this really challenging. So waking up at 6 is the earliest I'm also going to wake up. Like,
It's not
done.
happening.
I don't care. I'm doing that. But then I have to get Colton ready for school, and they leave the house by like 7:15. Then Daisy might wake up. She might not, but she can't go to school till 9. So now I have to get myself and her ready. And I'm a morning shower person. I cannot shower at night.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel
Yeah.
clean. So I also have to get myself ready in the morning, get her ready, get her to school by 9. Work starts at 9. So now I'm like getting her to school at
Rush.
9, rushing back because I'm supposed to be working already. So now I'm trying to fit like a half hour's worth of work in before she does wake up if I can. I just feel like a chaotic mess. but
And
also
now let's add the holiday stuff in. And for me, like the winter stuff. So I need to send a snowsuit because, like, realistically, how can I afford 2 full snowsuits for Jack? He it barely fits into any of the clothes that I currently have for him. I'm not buying 2 $40 snowsuits for
dude,
him, and I
I have
know.
snowsuits from, like, here that Colton wore one time. Everybody sells them for, like, $5 later because we
Yes.
don't get snow. I'm gonna give you those.
Yeah, I need them because I looked up last night to, like, quick order a pair so that I could just send because I should have done this already. I should have just sent a pair to have at school.
Yep, fair.
And I haven't, so now I'm gonna look on Marketplace and, like, find somebody here local that has
Well,
them.
this brings up something that we all talk about, and
Yeah.
you and I talk about it all the time, and it's just the truth. Why are we, on top of having to be the shopper, the elf, the coordinator, like now you're the one who's like, oh, I should have gotten that snowsuit. I'm just gonna go on market, like add one more thing to your list. I'm just gonna go on Marketplace and get another snowsuit. Like
And then go to a
I
random person's house. Let's be real, I'm making Ryan totally go pick it up, like,
yes, that's fair.
you
But
know,
you're still the one thinking about this.
it's in
And then
here. It's in the
yes,
back of the
it's in the
brain.
back of your brain. You're gonna
Yeah,
coordinate it, and then, yes, they'll execute it, and this is not, like I don't know how else to say it. It's just something that the men don't think about.
yeah.
So and we talk about that a lot, like, I can't make a list for you and for me and figure out what to do, and Jordan does a lot, like, he did the decorations without me. He even decorated one of the trees, but then my controlling ass, of course, is like, "No, no, no, nope. You've gotta spread the ornaments out, like, you've gotta do that." Like, what is wrong with me?
That's actually really funny that you bring that up because our tree is a chaotic mess right now, and you know me, like, you would think that bothers me, and for some reason, I just haven't finished the tree. I've been decorated for 3 weeks, like, it's been up, but I
Yeah.
just haven't fixed the ornaments. Like, I have cute little bows that I put up on it and all the stuff. I haven't even done it yet because I'm like,
So this is the I would think that would drive you nuts. This is the
right?
first year I bought like when Colton was born, he was just such like a little bulldozer that I bought like all these unbreakable ornaments. And every year my cousin comes for Thanksgiving, we decorate the tree
Yeah.
and we can make it really pretty. And then in the front room, I have like the kids' ornaments and they decorate that
Yes.
tree. Well, we're getting to an age where there's too many kids' ornaments. And this year I made the decision the main tree is going to be the fun tree. I bought ornaments, like you
Good.
said,
Yep.
bows, like cute ones to spread
Yep.
around.
Mhm.
We decorate it, it looks beautiful, and then I let the kids start hanging ornaments, and I told myself, like, "This is supposed to be fun for them, just let them live." When I'm telling you, Daisy's only so tall, so there's, like, lines of ornaments, like, it is my cousin was like, "I can't look at the tree, I can't look at it," but then all the moms that walked into my house, like, older moms, like my
They
mom,
get it,
they're like, "Your tree looks beautiful, Danielle." Like, it
right?
looks
And
so
you were, like,
beautiful.
stressing about that. I remember, like, last year, I didn't even put ornaments on the bottom half of my tree. They were all on
You
the top
can't,
because Calvin was ripping them off.
you can't.
And now
And
this
then
year, I'm like, "Oh," like, you have to, like, take those, like, moments of, like, growth, of,
girl,
like,
let's
we're at a
call them
new
growth.
we're
I
at a
love it.
milestone where they don't rip the tree down, but yeah, it's and then you're like, "Alright, I should remember that." The other thing is that I've seen people online, like, that take pictures of their tree every year because you all the ornaments and everything changes, and I'm like, "Well, shit, I haven't done that the last 4 years."
Okay, I think
I'm
about
gonna
this all
start.
the time. It's never, and this is going to be my theme. I know we're going to do a New Year's thing, but I ordered my planner already because I do it every year on Black Friday. And you're going to think I'm a nut job, but I don't care. I have these oracle cards that basically they're more like affirmation cards. So like I pull one now and then when I need one. And the one I pulled out was it's always the right time to start. Like so it's always the right time to start. And I struggle with that because I'm like, okay, I didn't do this from the day they were born. Or like you said, I didn't take pictures for the last 4 years. It is never too late. It is always the right time to start. And I put it on my planner this year to remind myself because I think what happens is we're like, well, screwed that up. I didn't do it. So I guess I'm
Leave it
just not going to do it. And then
right.
every year you're upset with yourself because you're like, oh, look at
I
these
should've.
traditions. I should have. Just do it.
So this is such an important point for moms, I feel like, because I wish somebody could have slapped me across the face when I got pregnant with Jack. I was so scared that I was gonna like have another miscarriage or whatever that
Mhm.
I didn't enjoy the moments. One, I didn't take any pictures of my pre-pregnancy body.
Yeah, I wish naked photo. Seriously, before you get
I'm dead
pregnant,
serious.
go to a boudoir shoot, be as naked as possible, and you're going to look
Even if you
you're
think that you're fat and ugly, You are not. You're gonna think it's so much worse in another
You are
year.
so hot right now. You are so hot. And then, but take that as a lesson for right now. We should go do boudoir shoots right now because in 20 years, we're gonna be like, I was so hot.
There's a quote from anybody that's seen How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah.
and they, like, fast forward to the future, and they make boxes for each other for when they're old, and one of them passes away, and it's gotta have a letter and, like, this stuff, and Lily, the main character, was supposed to put naked pictures in there, and she never did. She, like, thought he was gonna open it before then, so it was like, "Ha, I got you," and there was no letter, and she, like, walked in on him opening it up when they're old, and he's like, "Oh, there's no naked pictures." She's like, "Well, I'll take some," and he's like, "Well, I don't want them now." So, take them now. But my point is that I was so like, at that point, I was so scared of the process that I didn't take any bump updates, like, you know how people take the weekly
Same with
updates?
Daisy.
And I've always been really mad that I don't have them.
Yes.
Like, I don't remember what my bump was like at there probably was barely a bump at 12 weeks with the first kid or whatever it was, but I
And you
don't
don't
have
have
any
to post them
recollection.
online. They're just for you and to the kids do
Yes.
ask later. They're like, I want to
Memories.
see myself. And like with Colton, I hadn't had a miscarriage yet. So I didn't do every week, but I took bump pics and like sent them to like, you know what I mean? But with Daisy, like you said, I was scared. So I didn't do it until like, and I didn't even do it regular. I was just scared the whole time. So I was
Yeah. And then
not
the
doing
second
it.
kid, I was trying to compare, like, am I bigger than last time? Like, I was trying to compare, but I literally had 3 photos from all of Jack's pregnancy. Like, I have 3 bump pictures total. One was,
Yeah.
like, at 12 weeks that I sent to Michelle, and then I, like, saved it. It was just I wish that somebody would have done it, and then the only other thing I try to take photos of I actually have 2 other things, is I try to get a big balloon for the kids for their birthday, and I try to get a picture with them with the giant number. I'm
So
gonna try to
Rachel,
do
my
it till they're
sister-in-law, does
10.
that every year, and I'm so jealous because it's the cutest thing, and I'm always like and my other friend does donuts, like, in the shape of the nut like, she did it for all their months. So freaking cute, and I'm like, "I didn't do
But
anything.
you're right,
Start
it's
now."
never too late to start because I don't have the only one I don't have of both kids is Jack's first birthday. I don't have him next to a 1, but I have all the rest of them, so it'll be fine, it'll be cute. I have plenty of pictures from his first year of life. And then the other thing that actually Ryan suggested is that every year for Halloween now, so from when they went it's been 2 year this was the 3rd year we did it, we have them trick or treat at our house and I video it.
Well, that's super cute.
So then, like, we can look back at what their costumes were every year, and we're not Halloween people, but, like, Ryan saw it and was like, "We have to
Why didn't
start."
Ryan tell me that? I am a Halloween
I
person.
know, so obviously, the first year that we had the kids, Jack was, like, infant, so, like, we don't have that, and then we started the next year.
Well, you're gonna go, like and these things are important because the kids go to school, and last year we had to make and I have my book in the other room, actually. Colton had to make a book about what traditions we have, and in my family, there's like everybody for Christmas, for the holidays. Everybody has their unique traditions, but like Colton's favorite one that I didn't even know. I don't cook, as we know. I will bake for fun, but like not like I don't bring Christmas cookies to people's houses. But I every year me and Colton like just would make I didn't look at it as a tradition, but it was his favorite tradition was making cookies with me. And I wouldn't have kept doing that because I didn't think it was a tradition, but in his head, like that
I
was
make
such a
cookies with
big
mom.
deal.
Yeah, he loved it.
So
It
now
is
like
eye-opening when you ask them things and they can communicate because I know, like, Calvin can't really tell us what he likes yet.
yeah.
I will say we need to talk about freaking advent calendars because what a nightmare.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Well, you're
it's,
pissed because your advent calendar I think we have the same advent calendar, and you're pissed, and I don't care. I'm doing a whole slime birthday party.
yeah, I'm just because but Daisy's a little bit older than Callie, and she's probably just as psychotic, but, like, she understands, like, Cal, every now and then, you gotta be like, "Oh, what's in your mouth?"
Oh, okay, so just for those of you who don't know, Catie got slime advent calendars, so did my kids, and
Well,
Katie's not feeling it.
this is the issue. So, Freddie the elf brought the advent calendars.
Bingo brought ours too.
Nano got them for them, but the elf brings them. And this year, we always get Aldi advent calendars. They're the best
They're
ones for
great
anybody
ones.
that doesn't know. They're cheap and, like, most of the time they have good ones. I was gonna get them both the Lego set that they had there because we're finally in our Lego era, I think, like, the little ones, not the, like, Duplo ones. And Calvin especially has, like, really liked them lately. Like, he's, like, likes putting them together and building the stuff, and, he so my mom could only find one, and we couldn't find any other Aldi, and so my mom's like, there's a slime one. And I go, Jack's been talking about slime because everyone at school and like stuff. I'm like, just get it. He'll love it. And now it's been slime on every surface of my thing from that little slime thing that comes with every day. And I'm like, and then last night, I look over and Jack's screaming to me, Calvin's eating it. Calvin's eating it.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You can't eat slime, bro.
It's because they market it as it was jelly. Grape jelly was the first day, peanut butter, and now today
And
was
it
Nutella.
smells so good. Like, it
Yeah.
truly smells
He
so
probably
good.
thought he had peanut butter in his hand. So it was
Yeah.
just funny, but like we're still like Jack really loves it. He's full blown in on the elf, like is like borderline scared of the elf in our house, like that he's gonna,
Oh, he's like
watch him do something
he's the best
naughty.
employee I have for 24 days. I like that elf,
I'm
and I don't
obsessed
do
with it.
scare tactics. Like, I don't do this like Bingo's gonna like whatever, but like
You
I'll
have
just
to be
casually be
careful.
like, "Oh, don't do that. Bingo's watching." Like, you want him to think
We
you're
don't want
cool,
him to see
right?
that. Right. And I think it is that. It's like finding the line of like using it, but not like threatening every time with it.
Yes.
But I will say, like, people that are anti-elf, I'm like, why? It's an extra helper in your house that you can blame not on you, and they want to impress it. Like, Jack is literally cleaning up his dinner every night. Last night, he tried lasagna, and for all of you that just saw my picky menu picking out with him, the kid doesn't eat anything,
Freddie,
and he tried lasagna because Freddie was watching.
well, Colton last night, I couldn't get him to do getting him to read. He can read well, but getting
Yeah,
him to do his reading homework every night is like the biggest pain. So
yeah.
he has this bingo board, and the school sends it home every month. You have to do all the things on the bingo board. So one of the things was read to a sibling, a parent, or a loved one. And Colton's like, I really want to read to someone, mom, but it's not a parent or a sibling. And my dad is standing right there in the middle of the counter. I'm like, do you
So you
want to
think
read to,
it's
I was like, do you want to read to Papa? He's like, it's someone who loves me very much. I'm like, oh, you want to read to Papa? And he goes, no, mom, I want to read to Bingo. And my dad starts laughing. I'm like, sorry, Dad, you're out.
you're
Bingo's
out.
in.
Bingo.
He like went right up to him with the book, like reading. They want it. It's not that you need to be like, he's going to go tell Santa and you're not going to get gifts.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It
You're
should be
still going to
positive.
get gifts. That's not a real threat.
Nobody's ever gotten cold, guys.
But Bingo might not think you're cool. He might like,
Yeah, it's a fine line, but I've been seeing like people that are just so against it. And I'm like, to watch Jack's face when he came, like, how do you not think that that's so cool? To
well,
watch them so innocently like believe in something and like,
like really love it. And like, you don't
yeah,
get that for long. And I know some of my friends, we talked about the elf before. Some of my friends are like, not everybody gets an elf. And then it's like, and I get it. So everybody has their reasons why they do or they don't. I think like, depending on your personality, like I would hire the elf every year. Like I hope he works for me for a long time. I'm not gonna lie.
it is weird because I want to bring it up, but it will make you sad. Like, how many more years do you have left with Colton before he?
So I actually was
I
like
think
thinking
only
about
like
this
3.
because kids get pretty, and like he has older friends, and I think like he's a firstborn just like I was, so I think he'll want to keep the magic
Yeah,
alive for as
yeah,
long as he can for himself. But like for his birthday, December 1st, I like lay in bed with him, I write my note, and this year he wanted me to read him the notes, and I'm like sobbing, and he thinks it's funny at this point.
that you're
Sometimes he'll
like,
cry. He's like, I'm so sad, blah, blah, blah. But like I was sitting there thinking like, how many more years is he going to let me lay in bed with him before his birthday to like do that process? How many
right,
more years like is he going to
right,
be excited that Bingo came?
right.
And I think with Daisy being younger, the magic will stay alive in our house because we'll have to keep it
You're
alive.
gonna
And
have a
he's
couple
going
of
to
years in
understand
between.
that. But also, like, it's really sad. So I am trying to
Live it up.
live it up and like do it guilt free. I'm trying to think about, okay, I'm not gonna be able to do everything with them this holiday season. I'm not that parent that's gonna be able to do every holiday event. But the things I do with them, I want it to be like present,
Yeah,
meaningful, fun. And I also have said no to more things this year than I normally would because I want to be
yeah,
here with
yeah.
them as much as possible.
Right, right. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So, like, me and Steph's 2.5 years older than me, we found out at the same time.
Okay.
So it was, like, the same year, but there was I don't know how many years, if it was 1 or 2 in between when Michelle found out, and we got to help. So, like, it was
Yes.
another stage of, like, probably connection for my parents to be like, "You guys get to help, Michelle still believes, you gotta keep like, that." So I feel like you're gonna get that with Colton, like, where you're gonna be like,
Yes.
"We get to make this magic for Daisy," and, like, it will give you guys a new bond of things to do and new traditions.
Yes.
and we'll see how many years that lasts. I'm really these boys are my boys will find out at the same time, I bet.
Well, yeah, like you guys, like because the age is so close and
Right.
they are gonna
We're
be
just gonna,
very
like,
close.
reach an abrupt halt on it, I feel like, and it's
I
gonna be
believe
over
for
in 1 year.
way longer than the average person. Me and my best friend found out through JCPenney catalog in 4th grade. And I think like deep down we both knew,
New, but,
but we
like, you
didn't
didn't
wanna
wanna.
believe it, and then
Yeah.
it's like, part of me also feels like, I wish that we could appreciate like and that's why I think getting the older kid involved gets them to appreciate how much the magic is still created by someone. It's just someone who
Yeah.
loves you even more than
Right.
it's
Right.
like,
Right.
whatever. So, like, creating I think it's about, like, teaching them that, like, you are creating something good for somebody else, but
Yeah.
also I think about this for not just Christmas, like, you think about Disney World or like everyone we're surprising our kids with my parents, Rachel's like we're doing like a little not a real Disney trip. We're not doing like the Disney, but we get a deal on passes. So we're gonna do 2 parks in February for break. And we're
Mhm.
surprising the kids on Christmas Eve. And like everyone's like, well, why are you going this year? Like, cool, like Daisy's not gonna remember and all this stuff. I'm like, I miss the magic. Like, what if Colton, he's already
Yeah.
getting smarter. Like, I don't want to miss him experiencing the magic when it's still magical. And she's
Yeah.
so in that era of like, I love Daisy Duck and princesses and all this stuff. It's like,
I think she's good because you're at a good point where you might have her potty trained by then, and which could be a blessing and a curse
yeah, I don't know
there
yet. Yeah, truthfully.
either way, but you could go probably stroller free, and she'll probably sleep wherever.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Those are, like, the key things, like, that I've heard, and that's why we've asked and we need a Disney expert, to come
yeah,
on
we're
the
asking for
podcast here
Disney expert.
because everyone I've heard from is like, go when the kids, like, can walk the whole park, like, not just, a little bit here and there, or I think with your case, with the people you're going with, if it's just her, Jordan can do a piggyback for,
Shoulders are great.
he's he's
He'll be all right.
ex-military, he's gotta be able to carry her for a while. Diapers, like, having to change diapers is probably not great, but
Well, the thing with Daisy now is she literally tells me, "Mommy, I gotta go pee. Can we go pee?" But she won't pee in the toilet. It's the craziest thing
yeah.
ever. So we're getting
I feel
close.
like we're both at a weird spot with that, and we're hoping to have an episodes coming soon on more of that, so I don't wanna, like, go into
Ruin
that,
it.
but
We
yeah.
won't go. Yeah, we're gonna talk to somebody who actually like does
Yeah,
that.
is a pro. Yeah, so I think yeah, there's so many things, and so one thing this year I'm hoping goes better for us is our visit to Santa.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Daisy sobbed again this year. She was so
Did
upset.
she? You guys already went?
And we were at this awesome event where Santa was there.
Okay,
But it wasn't like I waited in line, saw him, then we had to leave.
okay,
He was there and there wasn't always a line. So
okay.
we went. She cried hysterically. I have the pictures. Every year she cries and I frame every year because I think it's the funniest thing.
Yeah,
And but then she was like waving to him and like whatever. And then she decided she wanted to
okay.
give him a present. So she made a craft and went up to him. They started talking. By the end, she was hugging him, sitting next to
Good,
him.
so
Like
she
it
warmed
was
up.
really cute.
I'm hoping we're gonna go again with our friends, and, like, the one we go to usually is, like, you walk in and sit, get out, like, for your
Yeah, quick,
photo.
quick, right?
I don't think it's gonna go well. We've yet to have one year that it went actually, the first year went really well, and the photo, and it was, like, hilarious. Like, Jack just was, like, mesmerized, but the last 2 years, it's been one or the other for it,
Has been
so
crying.
it'll be interesting this year what will happen, but we're gonna see Santa twice because we have that, and we're gonna have Santa's coming to our Christmas party for work.
Yeah, that's gonna be so nice that he's making a visit
I
for
know.
work.
So it'll be interesting, but
I'm nervous because Santa comes to our house on Christmas. That's like something that we used to do at like a big family party that we used to have. So we started when the kids is something we did right away. Like that Santa comes on Christmas Eve, they ring the bell, Santa shows up. But Maura is asking a lot of questions. So I'm almost like tempted. I don't want to, I'm scared that she's gonna say something and it's gonna,
and that's, like, how it happens, right? Like, it's just
it takes one kid, and it's
yeah.
not like she's curious and learning. Do you know what I mean? About like she's recognizing things, and I feel like when you have kids of all different ages, it just makes it really
It's
hard, especially
it's
at
tough.
this curiosity age because they're not old enough to like fully comprehend. Like I don't say that out loud. But I don't know. I just feel like this has been such like prepping for the holidays, and there's not a lot of time between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. I feel like, and you just talked about the
Yeah.
work party. Like I have two work parties. We've got the neighborhood party. We've got girl like favorite things party. We've got all these parties and they're
Are you
fun,
doing
but
your favorite things?
we are.
We're gonna do one for Galentine's Day.
Yeah, that's it. That's so fun. We do
Yeah.
Galentine's party, but we do our favorite things at Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
there's
really
just so
fun.
many things and things to buy for, and
And
I
then my
guess
kids'
we
birthdays are
should
just
I know, you're, like, jammed in this month and a half here.
it's awful. It's awful and fun, I guess.
Fun and awful. I think we should leave off with, like, what our the kids get like, number 1 kids gift that we're giving our kids this year.
Okay, you start.
So, part they already have it, but if you have boys, 2 to 4 Magnetiles all the way.
Mhm.
Get whichever kind you can get your hands on, they love that. We're not doing, like, a big gift for them this year.
Okay.
So I'd say, like, the gift that we're doing, that I think they're gonna be most excited about is, I think shoot, I gotta look up what I ordered already. I should have been more prepared for my own
Yeah,
question.
you made this question up.
Well, Kelvin really we're still stuck on Peppa Pig, so it's gonna be something Peppa Pig related.
She's not taking the holiday. She's coming for the holidays.
Holiday, yeah, don't let your kid watch Peppa Pig if you can. Okay, let's see. So, this is so dumb, but Jack's gonna love it. It's a giant polar bear, like, stuffed animal.
But this one
He's obsessed with the polar bear at the zoo. It was $30, and he's gonna be so happy. So that's the one, and then, actually, I think the thing that Calvin's gonna like the best is I got him we have a Paw Patrol ride-on, like, toy that, like,
yeah,
they go around the house on, and it's Chase, so I got a fire truck for Calvin because he's a
that'll
martial
be so
guy.
you'll have both. See, that's, like, cute, though, but they're at that age where, like this is something I'm struggling with both my kids now, is, like, Colton likes little stuff. He likes little Gotsies. Like, he
Yes,
wants and
yes.
I have my list of everything that, like, I'm supposed to get them, but he wants Peachy Baby slime, like, Nido things. He wants a Snorlax Christmas stuffy. Like, I think, like, last year he asked for all this stuff, and I spent all this money on this, like, tracing thing, like, whatever. His favorite thing was he doesn't even like Ninja Turtles. It was a reversible Ninja Turtle that he wanted, like, last minute. So, like, for Colton, I'm just gonna do what he wants. I'm gonna get the weird stuff that he wants. It's all under $30. The only thing that I spent, like and it was 45 bucks. He really wanted the Minecraft cow Legos, like the Lego kit, like that
Okay,
specifically, the mushroom cow, whatever. And there, of
whatever
course,
it is. Of
have been no sales. Um,
course not. Legos and
Daisy
Hot Wheels, there's never freaking sales.
no, and it's like what the kids
That's what
want.
we're gonna get a big racetrack of, like, from Hot Wheels, but I'm like, I've been waiting for something to go on sale, and
And, like, see what happens.
no.
Honestly, like, but that's where, like, marketplace isn't so bad because people are like, "Okay, I'm getting all
And it
this
might
new
be already
stuff.
put together.
I need it out." But I got Daisy's obsessed with Gabby right now. So,
Happy
on a
Style
super
House.
sale, I got that huge dollhouse for, like, 40 bucks, and that's, like, gonna be her big gift and then a bunch of little stuff. But the problem with kids our age is that they don't understand money yet. So, I'm afraid that Colton's gonna be like, "Daisy's gifts are physically bigger.
Yeah, and
She
yeah,
got more, but she didn't. Your stuff's more
yeah,
expensive."
yeah. Which is hard to understand. And then it's like amount of gifts and like, and Colton's gonna rifle through his so much faster than she
Faster,
is.
yep.
And then he's gonna be sitting there like, oh, she got more. And it's like, no, you literally blew through it in 3 seconds.
I
Like,
make my kids and I'm gonna do it forever. You do a gift, you do a gift, you do a gift, you do a gift, because otherwise, like you said, Colton will be done in 14 seconds and whatever.
yeah, you have to like really slow them down. I did get wrapping paper. I got that'll be from Santa. I got them each their own color
Yes, I
wrapping
do that
paper.
too.
Okay. I just have to say it for the crowd, in case somebody
Yeah, like,
doesn't
you
know the
should do
hat.
that, especially now that they're
Don't
like
label every little one, like, say,
yep,
"Yours are this color, yours are that color."
Santa knew you loved it's harder for
Santa
you
leave a little note.
because you have 2 boys, so they like the same thing, so you could get away
Yeah.
with the same. Like, with the kid like, my kids, it's like Daisy will do Gabby, and then Colton, I haven't gotten it yet, but I ordered 6, 7 Christmas paper off the TikTok shop.
Yeah, ours are, like, I'm gonna make them totally different colors, but, like, every toy I get, they're both gonna play with it. Like, it's for both of them
Yes,
at this
like, and
point.
and that's the thing, they're gonna fight, like, that's why we did the exact like, it doesn't matter. They're gonna both play with everything,
Yeah,
they're gonna have a good
yeah.
time. Before we end, though, I know you said that was what we're gonna end off on. But, like, what do you, because this is for moms, like, what
Oh,
do
what do I
you
want?
want?
I'll bring up my list. I don't so we don't do big gifts, but some of the things I'm asking for, which I don't think is too hard. So one is I'm asking for a gift card to, the place I get my nails done
Perfect.
with that. I want a, bigger heating pad for my bed, just some one that plugs in. I just want a bigger one. Is that bad?
No, I'm just laughing. These are very practical.
This is yes, it's very how do I have to be very direct with my list of things. I actually got a new loopy phone case, if you guys don't use
It's
loopy
really pretty. I
phone
do like it.
cases, right? I was gonna show yours, yeah, so not sponsored, we should be.
You
I've
should be
used them
sponsored. I'm
forever,
obsessed with this thing.
um, and I want new AirPods, and they
Okay,
were
like a
just on
new
sale for $69, and I hope somebody got them for me,
this is where you should have just bought them and given them to someone.
to myself.
Yeah, AKA you.
Honestly. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's on there. I also asked for from Ryan, I want him to, and this is a little out of my comfort zone, but, like, Ryan's always been angry with me that I don't like girly things. Like, he's never been able to buy me jewelry or, like, like, stuff
Yeah,
like that. So, I
the
told him that
opposite
I
of
want
me.
yeah, like, I've not like, literally, engagement ring is the only piece of jewelry that I've ever wanted or will ever want probably. So I asked him I want him to pick me out a perfume because I have, like, spray, but I don't, like, wear a perfume per se.
Okay.
And I think it's a dangerous mission to send him out on, but, like, he should pick out the right? Like,
Yes. Well,
what he
Jordan
likes,
knows which one. Like, I have the perfume that I like for myself. And then there's the
right?
perfume that Jordan likes. So, like, when I'm going out, like, with the girls
You
or
wear what
I'm
you
going to
like.
work, I wear my,
Yeah.
like, I like them both, but I save the one he likes, of course, is bougie and expensive. So I save that one for him.
Yeah, so we're sending Ryan on that mission. We'll see
Godspeed, Ryan.
if that happens.
Are you
I
giving him like a
also
palette like that you like, or are you just
oh,
letting him go?
no, I'm letting him go. I have my whole list on my notes with links, like, other things I want Summer Fridays lip gloss, like, that I
Okay.
use, like, asked for, like, my, like, vitamins to be reset.
Pretty.
And then
No,
the only other fun thing was, from Barstool Sports, they have a boy mom hat that's really cute that I want, and that's it. What's on your list? A vacation.
so different than yours. Yep. So I told Jordan the only thing I really want for Christmas this year was like I want an experience, not things. I told him that like I do it from the kids. Like we always let the kids pick out something little
Yes.
from like whatever. So I'm like whatever they want or think about. But I want an experience and and actually this is pretty funny because it's so not the same in terms of you're so organized. I was like, my dream at this current moment as a 39-year-old woman is to see Stray Kids, my favorite K-pop band, but they haven't released their tour. And I didn't know when they were going to. But my husband, being the gem that he is, calls me
Found it.
yesterday. He went and tried to make me he looked up the official fan club for Stray Kids. So for those of you who don't know what Stray Kids is, it's a K-pop band. The oldest member is 29. Okay, so I'm thirsting after these like 25 to 29-year-old like beautiful little men, and they're still men, so I'm gonna call them men. And I love their music though. Like I genuinely really like their music. And
Okay.
he went tried to get me into the fan club because he found out that they're gonna release tickets. They're gonna release their tour dates and tickets early for members of the fan club on like January 5th or 6th or something like that. So he's like, I can't get you in the fan club yet though, because they do it in the new year. He's like, so he went through the trouble of like trying to figure that out. And he's like, and I looked it up and did some research and people are saying that they think they're going to go to Madison Square Garden. He's like, and I know you love New York City. So I would love to be able to like make that be and we were supposed to go for his 40th birthday to New
Okay.
York City and we didn't because we were having kids and financials, whatever. So he's like, would you be okay not opening or getting your experience until later? And I'm like, yes, I'm good with this.
You're
So
good.
I probably am not going to get anything for Christmas, but I do have a
But
husband
you're
that
gonna
is
get everything you want at the same time.
everything I want and more. And I'm just laughing that he's so supportive of this obsession of
I'm actually shocked that he's that supportive of it.
like he's all in. I think he's looking at
He
it
just
like
wants you to be happy. Maybe he thinks you're gonna run away with one of them.
I don't know, maybe he like
He's like,
maybe he
"This is the
wants
only
me
way I'm
to.
gonna get
I
rid of
don't
her.
know. Maybe he's like, this is the way to get rid of her.
This
Like
is
she'll
my
go.
out."
I don't think any of them would run away with me, but if you're interested in
Hey,
a
you
I'm
never
very
know.
into it.
They
I'm into
might
it.
wanna.
You never know, right? Like this could be my chance. Like, do I get merch?
That's
Like
what I'm
whatever.
hoping for when I go to the Jonas Brothers concert. I
You never
mean,
know.
you don't?
Have you watched the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie?
Of course I have watched it.
It is painful. It is painful.
It's so painful, and
But
it's so
I couldn't stop watching
cringy.
it. You have to
I
watch
couldn't
it.
either. I couldn't stop. I'm like, "What is going
In
on?
the
The
beginning, I was
songs
really
were not
confused because
good."
they're playing their actual lives.
Yeah. Just stick to the Instagrams, look up Joe Jonas on tour, and you're good.
Yeah. Did you see the one sign? This is really inappropriate, so if you have kids, don't listen. That someone made that says, "Joe Jonas, you make me nervous." And he was like, and he's like looking at the sign, and then when he points to it, she flips it up, and it said, I don't even feel appropriate saying it out loud for, I don't know if we'll get blocked. "You make me COME." They spelled it the wrong way, but, and he like died laughing.
Wow. There's been some really inappropriate ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe do like dress half naked, bring in inappropriate
Perfect.
signs. You got this.
Perfect.
You got
Can't
this.
wait.
So go watch a Jonas Brothers movie. It's terrible. Good luck. If you want another terrible show to watch that's brainless, but it's also a great show, is Finding Mr. Christmas. It's the Hallmark Channel. And I don't like Hallmark movies, but I like Finding Mr. Christmas.
There we go.
So
And
those
with
are
that,
advice to you. It's never too late to start. Make a tradition and go watch some hot guys pretend they're doing Christmas stuff.
I love
Godspeed.
it. What a message for today. Time for us to clock out.
Bye.